You see, what I'm about to share with you right now may not be a content that you like, but the truth of the matter is that you need the information. All right? You may not like it, but you need the information. A survey was conducted from the survey, something very important was discovered, and I want to share with you right now. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and it's my pleasure today to be serving you on this space where we talk to entrepreneurs and people who want to invest in different things and to better their lives and the lives of the people around them. For quite some time now, we've been talking about cryptocurrency and how you can actually take advantage of the space no matter what is happening right now in the space now. Like I said, a survey was conducted and it was revealed that the ideal for many people that took part of this survey, the ideal allocation in a diversified portfolio is 6%. 6% of the money that they have in their diversified portfolio should go to cryptocurrency. I mean, that's what for those people who are already investing in cryptocurrency, or even those who are still planning to invest in cryptocurrency. And the majority of about 69% said that they would rather go into index fund or put their money into index fund, and the other 40% also said that they would prefer to invest in individual digital assets. Well, it depends on how, for people who are into investment, maybe you have assets, maybe you have money, you have assets, you might decide to diversify the money that you have. What I mean is you might decide to allocate the money that you have into different asset classes. And within those different asset classes, you could also decide to diversify within a particular asset class. Okay, you could do some more findings. Remember, everything that I share with you, and nothing constitutes financial advice, neither does it constitute legal advice. I'm simply educating and entertaining where necessary, and pushing you, not pushing you, encouraging you or inciting you to do some more research and take advantage of the space that we're in, where people are benefiting immensely. Okay, so that's that. Now, index funds, let me just talk about a little bit index funds. We said that 69% of them said they would consider using an index fund, or they would even consider to use use an index fund, so that would give them broad exposure. Okay, so what do we mean by index fund? Now, index funds are investment funds that follow a benchmark index. Okay, you have example is like the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq 100. When you put money in an index fund, that cash is then used to invest in all the companies that have make up the particular index, which gives you a more diverse portfolio than if you were probably buying individual stock. What are we talking about? We're talking about, say, you have a basket and you have different stocks inside that basket, so to speak. I'm trying to make it simple as possible. And so when you buy the basket, it's like you buy orange, tomatoes, mangoes, coconut. They're all in that basket. Instead of you going to the market, go here, buy tomatoes, go here, buy orange, go here, buy. So when you say index, like you have all of that. It's like a hamper bag, if you understand what I mean. So for some people, they prefer that, because when you buy that box like that, so to speak, you have broad exposure to different asset classes, and also it kind of cushions the effect of, in case there is one of the classes in that your box probably goes down, others might be going up. So it cushions, it takes care of the fear of losses, immense loss, as against if you put all your money into a particular asset class, or the headache that comes with you going to buy individually. So I'm trying to make it very easy for every one of us to understand. Okay, so that's when we talk about index. When we talk about index funds. Now, index funds make money by earning a return. So you earn a return, okay, on your investments, and then so they make money by earning a return, and they are designed to match the returns of their underlying stock market index, which is diversified enough to avoid major losses and perform well. They are known, index funds are known for outperforming mutual funds, especially once the low fees are taken into consideration. Now, we talk about index funds based on major indexes. Index funds that are based on major indexes are popular for many reasons. Why? These funds offer a good return on investment over time, and they are diversified, okay, and a relatively low. And when you talk about risk, the risk level is relatively low. So you see why for many investors they rather do index funds, okay, and then they also do have attractive returns like all stocks or major indexes will, like stocks, indexes will also fluctuate. But the point is, you are spreading your funds, and at the same time, when you talk about losses, you are also trying to cushion the effect of losses, because when one side goes down, the other side goes up, you can balance up. If you understand what I just said, it will help you in the conversation going forward. Interestingly, it is also found that in the course of the research, it was also found that some other interesting, it was also found that 86% of the people who advise people, financial advisors, are already advising their clients to invest in crypto, and actually they are increasing their plan to their exposure into the crypto space more and more in the next 12 months. That's what the research showed. So what am I trying to say at the end of the day? It means that no matter what's happening in the cryptocurrency space, investors are not backing down on their bid to invest in the cryptocurrency space. And that is what this report also shows, that there's no sign of investors decreasing their exposure, their jump into the cryptocurrency space. For many of them, they are demanding for spot price crypto ETF, and the demand for that spot price crypto, a spot price crypto ETF is actually going up, and it's for substantial reason, because it means that if ETF is eventually approved, it's going to also increase the adoption rate of cryptocurrency. But let me take a pause at this point in time, and let's talk a little bit about what we mean by ETFs. When we talk about Bitcoin ETFs, Bitcoin ETF, we're talking about Bitcoin exchange traded funds. These are tools of Bitcoin related assets that are offered on traditional exchanges by brokerages to be traded as ETFs. Cryptocurrency exchange traded funds track a single cryptocurrency or a basket of different digital tokens and currencies. And amongst the benefits when we talk about ETFs are low cost. Okay, amongst the benefits, it's this low cost of ownership, diversification, and outsourcing of knowledge and time-intensive functions related to picking different crypto tokens. So, for me, it's related to the index fund thing that we have in the traditional business world. So, ETFs is like about the same thing. Now, when we talk about these ETFs, you see, the major question at this point in time is how will there's a demand for spot, okay, traded crypto ETFs. The question is, the Security and Exchange Commission in the US, how would they respond? Would they listen to this cry for ETF, or would they ignore it? Remember that whatever the US does, its financial policies has tremendous impact in the global economic landscape. So it's important that we pay attention to what's happening also there in that country. So the major reason here is, will the Security and Exchange Commission listen, or would they just ignore it? Well, reports have shown that it might take until 2022. Mid-2022. Some people have even said I might take the whole of 2022 for there to be clarity, because that's when some of those essential reports will get back to Joe Biden, and the climate around the legislation in the US will likely be more certain. This might also, like I said, might take the whole year. But the good news is, it's not about if It's when, because it's going to happen. Okay, now when a spot price ETF is approved or gets approved, it will actually enable a flood of institutional money into the crypto space. Fortunately, while we wait for approval, the lack of spot price crypto ETF isn't stepping some, it's not actually stopping some advisors from adding crypto exposure into their portfolio. So people are still adding crypto into their portfolio. They're doing what is needed. These are the smart ones, these are the advisors, these are the investors, okay? But what about that play at that macro level? But what about you and I that play at a retail level? Are we also paying attention to what is happening in the cryptocurrency space, or are we just being skeptical? Okay, I'm going to at some point kind of make sense of all of these things, see why you should listen and what decisions you need to take, what steps you need to take in order to protect your funds, in order to also profit from what's going to happen in the coming months. Okay, so is this a long-term bullish stuff or a short-term bearish stuff? What exactly should you do if eventually we go bullish, or for a short while furthermore it goes a bit more bearish? Number see, the thing is, when we look at the short-term price actions, crypto has actually followed tech stock weaknesses over the past 7 days. And what has happened is that it's actually wiped out like $200 billion from its overall market cap. That's in cryptocurrency space. So things are actually going down. Now, if tech stock continues to underperform due to monetary tightening from the US end, like I mentioned earlier, crypto might go down a little further. So there's a likelihood that crypto might, that's why I said that what you're going to hear today, you may not like it, especially if you're a lover of crypto, and if your whole life's investment is in cryptocurrency and you are just hanging on to crypto, then this may not be what you want to hear. But it's something that I think you should research and make some decisions going further, okay? Because crypto might take some further beating, might go down a little bit, okay? If you've been following, you need notice that Bitcoin price has actually dropped below the support of $45,000, okay, for some days now, and it's now trading in an ascending channel. And then another thing that we've also noticed is that the borders of the channel currently, if you understand the trading view channel, the borders of the channel currently, it's like between 37 and $37 and $49,000, which means that right now we're ranging. Okay, so it's not like it's going up, but it's okay, it's going sideways. And we talk about Ethereum is trading at a support near 3,000 after incurring a 9% loss, and its second largest daily loss in the past 30 days. So all of these things are pointers to what is happening in the cryptocurrency space and what you really need to probably pay attention to. Also understand that Ethereum's volatility has meant that other altcoins, Ethereum is the lead altcoin, right? Other altcoins incurred even higher losses today. So for now, we see we'll just wait and see, right? And what should you do next? What's the next? What should be your next action? That's it. That should be the pertinent question. Now that all these things are happening, maybe I just don't even understand what they're talking about. What should be your next action? Well, there are pointers that Bitcoin will likely trade in the range right now that I just mentioned, approximately between 37,000 and 49, until it probably breaks through the resistance or falls through its main support. And this might take some time. So for those who are probably waiting for a spike, well, that spike may not be a spike, it might just be a gradual growth, which might be more solid in the long run. But what should you do going on right now? What should you do right now in the mid and short term? Okay, it will take a while to also determine the midterm market outlook, what the market is going to look like. in the midterm. But here's what I want to say, okay? What I want to say is that it appears that we need to brace up for some further volatility. So you need to just hold tight. Okay, history has shown, however, that even in the face of volatility and uncertainty, informed investors and traders have often come out victorious and profitable. So we have what is called an anti-bear strategy, okay, that will teach you, and we actually teach you and show you in our inner circle that will help you to position yourself appropriately, effectively, okay, so that irrespective of where the market turns, you would actually make profit. And we also have what we call a binocular report, which helps you to have some kind of sniper view of what's happening in the market, and you'll be able to make midterm decisions that will benefit you and profit you. And what I just shared with you, being part of the inner circle, you might need to check, okay, in the description section, you would see the description, something leading you, showing you how you can get involved or how you can get into our inner circle and be guided appropriately. Okay, so, and remember that what I'm sharing with you, you can only take action if it appeals to you. Check the description and make sure that you take action. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel, please. The desire is to grow this channel and to give as much information, entrepreneurial information, financially liberating information to as many persons as possible. So share this video. Also subscribe and hit the notification button so that whenever we put out content like this, you are going to benefit from the content that we put. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you, I want to let you also know, is that being part of our inner circle is entirely voluntary. You may decide to use the information I just shared, or decide to say you want to be part of our inner circle and make profit no matter where the market goes. Make use of a midterm and short-term reports. But this is not for everybody. It is actually for only those who want to become world-class, who want to be part of a world-class crypto investor network. Okay, and this is actually for those who want to join the new wave of crypto millionaires that will be created. So do not forget, please, click on the notification button, click on the subscribe button, smash the notification bell so that you get access to information as they come. And do not forget to look at the description part and get information on how you can get into our inner circle. I hope I've been able to help you to understand that basically what have I said so far, that the research shows that some people right now, they have only about 6% of their portfolio of their resources in cryptocurrency, and many people are allocating appropriately, some are diversifying, but in all of these things, the research shows that people are not backing down on taking positions in the cryptocurrency space. Neither should you. Okay, and the information we just shared also showed that there are things that are happening within the US that's actually tightening the financial space, and that is also affecting cryptocurrency. It might take a while for all of these things to ease up, but in any case, people are still making moves and they are making requests and making pushes in some push in order to have access to more stake in the cryptocurrency space. You should not back down. In your case, as a retail investor, it's now time for you to start learning. If you don't have the time to learn all the technicalities, the fundamentals and all of that, join a community like ours in our inner circle, where we have analysts and statisticians, mathematicians, people who understand all of this, is researchers, to research and then show you key projects that you can get into in the short term and the mid-term, and how you can keep yourself afloat, how you can properly allocate and diversify your assets. And again, understand that there's nothing that we share with you that constitutes financial advice, because we're not licensed financial advisors, neither are we licensed legal advisor, so we do not do any of that. We just educate. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel. I hope I've been able to serve you. If I have shared this video, please and subscribe to this channel. We want as many persons as possible to have access to what we're doing. And until I come your way again, my sincere desire for you is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.